people confront effectively. We already talked a little bit about that with the differentiation factor. Help people ask for what they want. Now, I want to tell you something that's really important, the distinction here. And like Sheila was talking about earlier, I do a whole seminar on this, but I'm going to put it in like 30 seconds. Okay, I want you, lots of you raised your hand when someone earlier today asked you if you had children, right? Okay, so I want you to think about a little kid, and you say to the child, don't slam the door. Okay? Now, generally, the result is what? The slamming of the door. Okay. Now, there's lots of reasons why this happens. One is the brain see don't. So what you do when you say don't slam the door is you create this perfect picture of what you don't want. It's not nearly so neat and tidy to say, please close the door behind you when you come in, or please close the door quietly when you come in. But that's what you want. Okay, so here's what happens when people confront. They paint the greatest, most Academy Award-winning visual of what they do not want. Okay? So let's just say, hypothetically, that you work for an organization and you're on a team and the team has engineers on it. I like engineers. I work with a lot of engineers. And so you've got someone on that team, hypothetically, I know you're imagining this with me, and he is a brilliant engineer. He has all the credentials, all the experience. He's amazing, okay? You don't even understand what he's talking about half the time. He's so amazing, okay? And no one wants to work with him, okay? Because when you get together as a team and you're supposed to be working on a project, he talks down to people, he's disrespectful, he can't wait to interrupt you because he doesn't think you have anything important to say. He rolls his eyes when you do say something, okay? Now, hypothetically, can you imagine someone like this? Okay. So I'm the leader of this team, and I feel like, I've heard my differentiation factor speech, and I feel like I need to go and confront this person. He needs to stop this. We cannot have innovation if he's alienating everyone on his team, right? In high-tech communities, is innovation important? Yes, that's really a duh, isn't it, right? Okay, so you go to the person and you say, Dean, I need you to stop being a jerk in the team meetings, okay? I need you to stop cutting people off, and I need you to stop alienating everyone. I need you to stop thinking you're smarter than everybody else. And I'm painting a really great picture of what I don't want. I'm just imprinting more of the undesirable behavior in his mind. It's an ineffective confrontation, and to boot, I'm making him defensive, so he's not listening. Huh? So actually, a more effective way to confront him is to do what Joe was saying earlier and to ask for what I want. What's the behavior I want? Here's an example of how I might do something like that. So Dean, one of the things that occurs to me is that you're one of the star performers on our team. We really do need your leadership and we need your input. But I've noticed that some of the interactions that you're having with some of our team members are tense and difficult. And I want you to try to improve some relationships with some of our team members. And by that I mean, and then I'm going to list exactly the behaviors that would be important to him. And the other thing is, I got to put it in his self-interest, right? Which is a whole nother class. But anyway. But what I'm trying to do, though, is confront him about what I want by emphasizing the desirable behaviors rather than the undesirable. If you just took this one thing away today, if you just went away from here and the next time you needed to confront someone, which remember means to respectfully come together to resolve an issue, and instead of pointing out everything the person did wrong, instead you said, here's what I'd like instead, just try it. Pretty amazing results.